So you may have just picked up a brand new iPhone, and you might be trying to figure out some of the first applications you should actually go ahead and delete on this specific device. Now, doing this is very basic, or the applications you should uninstall, in my opinion, are pretty basic for the most part. They're not anything crazy, but they're usually the applications that over time take up the most randomest amount of storage, and I don't think the average person really needs these applications, and you could actually delete them and uninstall them and reinstall them whenever you want to. So if you make my way over to my general settings on my iPhone, and if I click iPhone storage, already there are some applications that I literally will never use on this iPhone that I should probably uninstall. The first one being GarageBand. This is an application that I really don't think the average iPhone user is going to end up using. And this is basically an application that allows you to go ahead and basically create songs and different things on your iPhone. Now it's very cool in theory, and I actually do like it a lot. I've made some songs on this device, on this application before, but the thing to keep in mind is that most people will probably open this specific application up, they will use it for a little bit of time, and they will basically never use it ever again, but they'll forget to uninstall it. Another reason why I think this application you should probably install it is because of the storage it takes up. I barely use this specific app, and you can see it already takes up to 1.6 gigabytes on my iPhone. Your best bet is to just delete this application and not look back. If you ever need to use it again, you can always just re-download from the App Store completely for free, but that is basically the first app I would recommend deleting. Another one, which is kind of in the same realm, is iMovie. I really don't think the average iPhone user also is making movies or videos on their iPhone. Now, if you are, then you should keep it. There's not a reason for you to even listen to me if you're already, doing what you're doing. Just keep doing that. You're having a great time. But if you're in the situation where your iPhone is already running out of storage, or if you don't even use iMovie or GarageBand, like I said, your best bet is to just delete these applications. That would make the most amount of sense to me. So again, I have 2 movies here, barely, and it's already taking up like 700 megabytes, 675 megabytes. Like, that is a massive size application just for literally nothing. Just this app and the other app alone, GarageBand, are like almost over 2 gigabytes as of that point, which is crazy. So that's another application I'd recommend deleting. These two are also crazy, Keynote and Numbers, and Pages too if you want to throw that in there. These are all stock applications that I did not install. They just came built in with a box. I don't even know if I've ever used Keynote. Maybe I've used it one time for a video, but you can see here, I have one presentation here, and it's 944 kilobytes, but the application size is 496 megabytes, or 498. Like, that is such a massive size application for literally nothing for me having one presentation on it. So just like I said before, your best bet is to delete this application too if you're no longer using it. Numbers is also the same exact thing. I don't know why Numbers is so large. It shouldn't be that large of an application that I'm using. Like, I have one thing here for 122 kilobytes. That is taking up however many megabytes, like 482 megabytes. That doesn't make any sense to me either. So this is another classic case where I'd recommend just deleting this application. It really doesn't make too much sense for us to keep this application here either. Pages is another one. This is another classic case, 452.6 megabytes. I think, in theory, this is a good app. It's great if you need to have kind of some like Word editor on your device. But again, if you never use Word, or if you never edit Word documents on your device either, Pages is another one I would just recommend deleting. Again, it just doesn't make too much sense. The rest of them, like Apple Maps and whatever, it doesn't really take up a lot of information. You can kind of keep whichever ones you want to. Those are way more popular. But these specific applications, in my opinion, are probably the first ones I'd recommend deleting. The average iPhone user probably will never use them. They just take up storage in the background for no reason, and you might as well uninstall them, in my opinion. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.